Hi, I'm Peter Pepperell from Juggernaut Advisory. I'm one of the partners here and just wanted to talk about cash flow management in the business. So one of the biggest issues we see or reasons for business failure, particularly in small business, is poor cash flow management. And even like we see it all the time, and a recent study by the University of New South Wales and the Commonwealth Bank has highlighted that in the last 12 months, up to 80% of small businesses have suffered from, cash flow challenges. And in particular, what was surprising was this: that 27% of small businesses have had to dip in their own pockets to keep their businesses afloat. So whether redrawing on finance or contributing cash to their businesses. This is an area I'm quite passionate about, and it's, if I was to teach any business owners one thing, it was how to manage their cash flow in their business, because it has such a big impact on their day-to-day lives. We take a simple numbers approach and a profit-first approach when working with business owners. The reason we do that, it needs to be easy so it's understood, but it also highlights to the business owners where that cash is going. So with offering this now as a standalone service, it's not been included with our management clients, but I think it's something, if I was going to do one thing in my life, it was to educate as many people in this system. So what we start out with is getting an understanding of your operating cash flow cycle in your business, and then mapping that out so it's not just a numbers thing but a visual, so you get a clear understanding of how money flows through your business as well as how your business operates. From here, we'll then work out the working capital that the business requires. So this is the amount of money that the business requires to sustain those periods from when you start a job until you finish the job and you receive the money for it. And this is particularly important just to survive those highs and lows, particularly for business clients who have seasonal cash flow. And from that, we then do a cash flow driver review. So what drives your cash flow? And that helps you understand, by making these changes, this will improve your cash flow by X amount. And then the other big thing is just really clear understanding actual obligations. So such as BAS, PAYG, all your super stuff, and putting that into a calendar so you know what's due and how much you need to put aside. And that's part of the profit first methodology that we use. So it's using a percentage or a fixed amount each month depending on your cash flow, just so you're putting that money aside. And that's basically eating from the right size plate. So what often we see is that all the money from a business is in a single bank account, and then that can lead to overspending. And if there's less money in the bank, people spend it more wisely. So that's part of the system we develop here is a banking management system. So you're moving money from your main account, so it's set aside, and that just changes our behaviour towards to spending. And it's a system we use ourselves, and it's been fantastic for our business, not only helping out manage our cash flow, but really in driving the profitability of our business, because we got really focused on profit, not just profit but cash in the bank. So what the service offers covers all that, and the outcome is a personalised cash flow, an understanding of your working capital, financial obligations calendar, and it also includes 3 meetings. So the first meeting is obviously the exploratory meeting to understand how your business works. The second meeting is a couple of weeks later, where we lay out the strategy specific for your business. And then the third one is 2 months later to see how you're implementing it, if you have any challenges or questions to follow it up with. So we don't just give you a plan and hope it works. We're here to support you afterwards. So if you'd like to find more, just contact our office and book with one of our accountants to see how this service may be of benefit to you.